Well, happy Monday. It's rollover week and it's St. Patrick's Day. Today on the stream, took two trades. Well, a good trade and a bad trade. The bad trade, I talk about it in it, but basically held a trade open that I wasn't getting filled at right at the end of a candle closure, which I know not to do. Get filled on it, and then get the pre-open or the open volatility. Just not good. But overall, happy to have a new week here. We're gonna go and recap the trades that were taken on my main on the main channel. Which is the main stream as well on my main channel, Trades by Matt. Gonna go and recap those done right now. You can watch the live streams. They're free to watch every morning at 8:30 a.m. Central Time, so make sure you come hang out over there. Apex accounts are 71% off right now with code TBM. I'm trading 20 of the 50K Apex funded accounts. Let's go and dive into today's recap. Yo, good morning. How we doing? Happy Monday. Did the contract change? Yes. Zero chart told me to roll over, so I rolled over. All right, this is what our daily chart looks like. I'm now trading M contracts. News on the session. We've got housing market index at 9 o'clock. Business inventories month over month at 9 o'clock as well. That's basically it for today. Happy St. Patrick's Day today, yeah? I wore green. I'm pretty sure it's today. It might have been yesterday, but I think it's today. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Go enjoy a green beer. Or green water or something. A Gatorade. March still has more volume than new contract hate rollover weeks. Yeah, but it's Monday, so you're going to be okay rolling over on Mondays. The big thing is that, like, for volume specifically, unless it's like, 80-20 or something like that, you don't really want to do it. But on it's really just on Friday, because sometimes we do get the volume flip on the Friday, like last Friday. Sometimes the volume does flip early, but a lot of times it just flips on Monday, halfway through the day or whatever. We got VWAP at 860. Overnight highs up at 85 or 88 or whatever that is, just under 90. Just under 90 is overnight highs. If we fail to run the overnight highs, watching for yesterday's value area high at 920 as a pullback spot for a bounce could be pretty interesting. It's also yesterday's close. If we snap point of control, yesterday's value area high, yesterday's close, magical 20s. If we fail to keep that, watching for a sweep of the lows today into VWAP most likely. Yesterday's point of control in VWAP around the 70s, 80s. If we snap that, then we're watching for yesterday's value area low at 770 and the overnight lows at 755. Those are the areas of interest. If we can get above the overnight highs, it could be a nice trendy day, but we'll see. Looked at my performance pass last week. It was still green despite getting wrecked on Wednesday. Isn't that a beautiful thing, Tack? It really just shows, like, it is very, very, very easy. Oh, we got a wick test. This is a weird wick test, though. I'm not taking that. It is very easy for us to get soloed in on a single day performance, right? For instance, for some people, it's the opposite. You get wrecked all the time, but then you have one big green day and you're like, I am the king, right? For others, it's you have base hits, base hits, base hits. You get wrecked on one day, and it's easy to get in that like mental cloud of despair, right? And to be thinking like, man, what am I even doing here? Like, do I know what I'm doing? And then you take just a little bigger step back. It's like, oh, you know what? I actually still close the week green. Like, I just need to manage those losses, manage those good days, and get a bigger picture view. Because if I am so dialed in on single day views, it is an emotional roller coaster, right? And it's going to be an emotional roller coaster no matter what, but being able to have a little bit of a bigger picture, I think, is helpful. We got 20, and then we got VWAP down at 900 with a sweep of the lows potential. But this right here is a pretty interesting spot to me. Yesterday's close, yesterday's value area high, magical 20s, untested wick. There's a lot going on right there. 1 minute hammer after a nice little slap. Probably pushes us back up into 20K. And there's 20K, the push off the hammer. 2020, retested point of control, interesting spot again. If you like the slaps, 2019, 2020, interesting. A little bit of a ligma. To be fair, ligmas during rollover are always a little sketchy. I'm filled out on the short. At 2020, 2019 is where I'm at. Hanging out 2020 here. Volume. And I'm out. There's 10 points there. Volume short. It ran 6 points against me or so. 6 or 7 points against me. $120. Made $200. On to the next. My thought process there was to kill it right before the close if I didn't get filled out. Just on the anticipation of a quick pump, which we haven't done yet. So just kind of thought we'd probably push it pretty hard if we closed up this high, but we didn't do that. Happy with the trade overall. Happy Monday. All right, you ready, chat? Friday, March 14th. Last night, me and my wife watched 3 DVDs back to back. Luckily, I was the one facing the TV. I love that one. That one's hilarious. The weekend, March 15th and 16th. Why did the dad take a while to decide on a haircut? Because he had to mull it over. Then we got a little St. Patrick's Day joke here for March 17th today. Why is it a bad idea to iron your 4-leaf clover? Why is it a bad idea to iron your 4-leaf clover? Because you shouldn't press your luck. First one was the best. I mean, if we could flush into VWAP here again, I'll take it. VWAP, yesterday's close, yesterday's value area high, magical 20s. I mean, it's just adding to the madness at 20, and I will take it. But all this stuff in between is tough. Darn it. After all of that, I missed it by 2 points. I still like it. Going into the close. Kind of yoinking into 900. And I'm stopped out full 500 there. Gross. Shouldn't have kept it on, man. I know better than that. Keeping it on into the close like that, just gross. And then like, I kept it at 25 because there's not really a good spot to get out there. It's like I need to give it to 900. Psych level, but then we're right at the lows there too. I don't know, just piss poor trade. First trade good, second trade terrible. On to the next. Try to decide if I want another trade. That kind of put a very ill taste in my mouth because I know better.